are playing chess, isn't it? I have shown you a picture also regarding this wit. What is a wit? It is nothing but a humor which makes us to laugh. We are laughing at a scene while observing or listening to a story or listening to a joke, you get laugh, isn't it? That is a humor. So in this unit, the humor under a reading, the snake and the mirror, the face sheet I have given you for your observation. That is in the reader, page number 2. In the page number 2 of the reader, you come across a lion is looking into the well, and the well is filled with full of water, and you answer to my questions. The lion felt angry, isn't it? Who felt angry? The lion felt angry on looking its own reflection in the well, isn't it? Why? The lion thought that there was another lion in the forest. It is hiding there in the well. Thinking so, the lion became very angry, isn't it? And also, the second question, have you ever heard a story of a pet or an animal looking into a mirror? If yes, how did the animal feel? So it is your own thinking and answerable question, isn't it? Have you ever heard or read a story of a pet or an animal looking into a mirror? Have you seen? So, in our campus, in our school, you might have observed so many parents, teachers, and our neighboring college, degree college is also there, isn't it? Very next to the entrance gate, there is a degree college in our campus. So many students are also attending college, lecturers. They are coming by bike, scooters, so-called, two-wheelers, isn't it? Or somebody may come by car. So now, for example, it is a difficult problem for parents and students to come to the school for taking Jagannath Vidya Kanuka or for admissions, especially. They are coming very long. So, for example, Madanapalli or Nellore or Kadapa, Kurnool, they are coming by car, isn't it? Sometimes I am also coming by car, isn't it? Coming by bus is difficult and it is not advisable due to these COVID reasons. The vehicle which we hired may be parked in some place in our compound, isn't it? You see, what are the animals you see in our compound? Maximum. What are the animals? You see, dogs are there. Many dogs are there in our school compound, inside the compound. And especially, you come across so many monkeys, isn't it? Haven't you seen? Yes, we are seeing so many monkeys in our school. Even in our school building also they are coming. In our dormitory they are entering. Even classrooms, kitchen, even in near to the bathrooms, on all the branches of the trees, isn't it? Not only one particular place. The monkeys are jumping, they are dancing here and there, they are playing, isn't it? But they are not damaging the humans, isn't it? We are not damaged at any time. Even single boy was hurt due to this monkey bite, isn't it? It is going on its way. But you might have observed, I also observed several times, that the monkey is sitting on the bike. And also sometimes it is also sitting on the car, which are parked, isn't it? They look at it in the mirror. They won't simply sit silent. Monkey, it is a very mischief. It is very naughty, more than us, isn't it? So these monkeys are looking into the mirror, isn't it? Have you seen it? Have you observed the monkey looking into the mirror, its own reflection? We also look at the mirror in your house while combing or dressing yourself, or you are having makeup, some powders, something you are using, isn't it? Whereas these monkeys are as mischiefs, they damage the mirrors, they pull it. Sometimes they will pull and take it away. They will climb to the top of the trees, and there they will see in its own reflection, and then they will throw it away, the mirror, isn't it? It is damaging. And sometimes even in your dormitories, the small sparrows, birds, small sparrows also entering. I am also, if I open my room, some sparrows entering into the room, they are sitting before the mirror and just it is pecking the mirror, scratching the mirror. Why? It is thinking that there is another, its reflection, isn't it? It is thinking that another body is there. So we come across all these situations. They are the real. But have you seen the snake? Have you seen the snake looking into the mirror? Is it possible? No, we never heard. ఇలాంటిది ఎప్పుడైనా విన్నారా? పాము వచ్చి అద్దంలో ముందర నిలబడి చూస్తూ ఉంటుందా? పాము అద్దంలో తన యొక్క షాడోని కానీ రిఫ్లెక్షన్ కానీ చూస్తూ ఉంటుందా? ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తుందా? చూడలేదు, కూడా చూడలేదు. We haven't observed. But here in the story, the snake and the mirror, we are going to learn and read how the snake is looking into the mirror. Okay, now we are going to read the lesson, the snake and the mirror. Okay, children, now you all are having readers. Please look into the reader, the page number 3 of your reader. Please take it. I will read out the first paragraph and we will discuss. Generally, we are learning the lesson in some other way, that is comprehending. You have to read silently, comprehend it, and I have to ask the questions, isn't it? But it is an online class. It is not possible. Only few are attending to the classes. Only 10 students. It is very, 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 nearly 80 students are there. 79, 78 students are there in our school. Now only 9 to 10 students are attending. It is very pathetic. It is for you, the timetable and the teachers' preparation, and they are attending and taking classes are all for you. You have forgotten these things behind. Okay. However, I would like to inform you one thing now. Please keep in mind, day before yesterday, I sent a question paper for you. Formative 1 for 9th class for 25 marks through Forms app. You have to answer the questions. All questions are available through multiple choice only. 25 questions are given. All 25 questions are multiple choice questions. Please click on correct answer. If answer is A, please touch on A. Likewise, you have to answer all the questions and submit to me so that we will calculate the results of your formative assessment 1. Okay, do it. If you haven't done, please do it today. I think today you have science subject. Even if you are busy, please go through the question paper which I have sent through Forms app and do it. Okay, and then coming to the first paragraph, I will read out. Just you look into the passage. Has a snake ever coiled itself round any part of your body? A full-blooded cobra? All of us fell silent. The question came from the homeopath. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. We listened attentively as the doctor continued with the tale. So now the reader, the writer himself is saying, I also told you about the writer. Who was the writer of this lesson? Vaikam Muhammad Bashir. He himself was a writer and he was telling a tale. What is a tale? A story, an imaginary story. In Telugu, we call it a kattu katha antam. He is telling the story. Before telling the story, he was asking a question. What was that question? Has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? This is yes or no question. If yes, what is your answer? Reason. Answer with a reason. Have you observed or have you listened? Have you seen? The snake coiled means rounded, wrinkled around your part of your body. పాము ఎప్పుడైనా నీ శరీరాన్ని చుట్టుకునిందా? దాన్ని గమనించినావా? నీ యొక్క శరీరానికి పాము ఎప్పుడైనా చుట్టుకునిందా? No, definitely no. But even if yes, there are reasons why, when, where, how. These you must explain. Okay, so it is not possible. There is no chance at all. A full-blooded cobra. Cobra, what is a cobra? A kind of family among the snakes. Cobra, Nagupamu, Trachupamu, we call it in Telugu. It is a very dangerous. Even if it bites, everyone will die. Such a poisonous snake it is. That is also full-blooded cobra here the writer referring. Full-blooded, having full blood, thick blood in its mouth. Isn't it? They are having sharp teeth. When it bites, stings, the blood, the poison will enter into your body, and man or the human or any animal, they will die. Okay. The writer is asking, anybody it happened? That is a full-blooded cobra. All of us fell silent. All of us refers to the audience or the listeners. We all are becoming silent. Everyone becomes silent when the writer asked such questions. The question came from the homeopath. Who asked this question? Who asked this question? Homeopath. Homeopathy doctor. Homeopathy here means a homeopathy doctor. There are several doctors for every disease. Say for example, eye. If you got eye problem, you go and consult with the ophthalmologist. Suppose you are feeling with a heart disease, you are going to consult a cardiologist. Suppose I am suffering from some skin problem, I may go to a dermatologist. So there are so many doctors. Ayurvedic doctors are also there. Homeopathy doctors are also there. Treatment with the medicines, acupunctures. Okay. In this way, there was a homeopathy doctor who was telling the tale and he asked these questions. So, what is the topic from this homeopathy doctor? The topic came up when we were discussing about snakes. They were discussing about snakes. What are they discussing about? They are discussing about the snakes. They are discussing about the snakes. We listened. We refers to who? The onlookers, the listeners. They are listening to the doctor. The doctor was continuing the story, tale. I told you, tale means imaginary story. So, coming to the second paragraph. It was a hot summer night, about 10 o'clock. I had my meal at the restaurant and returned to my room. I heard a noise from above as I opened the door. The sound was a familiar one. One could say that rats and I shared the room. I took out my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table. So this is like a second paragraph. Please look at the reader, the second paragraph, and also listen to my reading. Then you practice reading in your home when you are free, or even if you are not free, you must read. Okay, and learn and comprehend it. It was a summer hot night about 10 o'clock. So what was the time? The writer was saying it was 10 o'clock. Was it night or day? It was night time. So especially it was a summer, hot summer. The climate is very, very hot. So what you do during the summer? We will open all the doors, windows. We will have fans, isn't it? For good air, comfortable climate. Sometimes we also have air conditions. AC rooms also we have, isn't it? Why? Because it is very, very hot during the summer. Such a hot summer it was, and the time also 10 o'clock at night. I had my meal at the restaurant. I refers to who here? I means the writer. That is the doctor. Which doctor? Homeopathy doctor. The doctor took his meal. Had his meal means completed. He ate. He ate his meal. Where did he take his meal? He took his meal at the restaurant. What is a restaurant? A hotel. When you travel in the road or when you are visiting some cities, there are so many hotels named restaurant, Nandini restaurant, huh? Like this. So many restaurants are there. What is that? It is a hotel. Huh? So he took his meal in the hotel and he came back to his room. He returned to my room means he reached to his room where he was staying. Heard a noise from above as I opened the door. I heard. I refers again here who? The writer. That is the doctor. Which doctor? Homeopathy doctor. Keep in mind, the doctor is narrating the story, the lesson. He is none other than the homeopathy doctor. Just when he was opening the door of his room, he was hearing the noise from the above the room. The sound was a familiar one, familiar, well-known, popular. Just write down the meanings. Familiar means well-known, popular one. Not strange, not new. కొత్తదేమి కాదు. ఇల్లు తలుపు తరుస్తూ ఉన్నాడు. తరుస్తూ ఉంటే ఒక వింతైనటువంటి శబ్దం వినిపిస్తా ఉంది. Some sound he is hearing. That is also well-known sound. One could say that rats and I shared the room. What is that sound from? It is from rats. Rats sound. Suppose if you are living in your house, in the hut, old hut, there may be some rats. They squeak. Some sound you hear. Similarly, he is also hearing the sound of the rats. And I shared the room. Shared here means sharing. Take part, taking part. He not only living, he is also living with the rats. Do the rats live? No, they will come and disturb. They will hide here and there. They took shelter, isn't it? Likewise, the room is shared by the rats also. So he is hearing the sound of the rats. I took out my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table. In olden days, there were no electrical bulbs, no electrical lights. If you enter your room or your house, open the door. After opening the door, you will switch on the light. Immediately you will get a full lighting, isn't it? In olden days, it was not the situation. They have to go and lit the lamp, maybe a candle or some kerosene lamp or oil lamp in the temple, like this. Okay. So here, the writer entered the room and went to the table and he took a matchbox. Matches means matchbox. You know, matchbox, what is a matchbox? It is used in our house for lighting the fire in the kitchen, isn't it? Small twigs, collecting small twigs and firewood we are making to lit, isn't it, for cooking food. And he lighted the kerosene lamp. Kerosene lamp, just you see on the table, the writer was sitting. Have you seen the lamp also? The light is there, lamp. That is a kerosene lamp. Isn't it? Lantern is there. Lantern you say, hurricane lamp. And a small night lamp. He took a matchbox and lit the lamp so that it will give lighting. Entire room will get a light. You could be able to see all the things. Okay. Son of the writer entered his room and he was having the lamp. As you look into the picture also, the picture is given here. Writer is sitting and there was a lamp and the lamp is giving light to the surrounding place in the room. Okay. And then coming to the third paragraph. The house was not electrified. It was a small rented room. I had just set up a medical practice and my earnings were meager. I had about 60 rupees in my suitcase. Along with some shirts and dhotis, I also possessed one solitary black coat, which I was then wearing. So the writer is saying the tale. He is narrating what happened when he was in the room. So the house was not electrified. Was the house electrified? No, there were no electrical lights. So that he is using a kerosene lamp. It was a small rented room. That too, was it his own house? No, it was a rent. He took for rent the room. And I had set up medical practice. He was a doctor. Which doctor I told? Homeopathy doctor. And also he is having now medical practice. You come across so many doctors are there, just I told you. Okay? RMP doctors means registered medical practitioner, PMP doctor, private medical practitioner, isn't it? So means they are practicing, they work, their job, their treatment, etc. And when he is practicing, he will not get more money. Only few people will attend, isn't it? So that he is getting meager, means very small, very low income he is getting by way of practicing is a duty. What is his duty? Homeopathy duty, doctor's duty. So I had about 60 rupees in my suitcase. Suitcase. What is the suitcase? You are also having trunk box in your dormitories, isn't it? Some of you are having suitcases in which you are hiding some pocket money, some edible things, some costly clothes, isn't it? Some of you are also hiding your cell phones. You are also using cell phones without the notice of the principal and the teachers and housemasters, isn't it? So suitcase is like a trunk box, a safety box to keep all the belongings. In such a suitcase, he was having how much money? 60 rupees only. 60 rupees he was having in the suitcase. Along with my shirts and dhotis. What else he is having? Besides the 60 rupees, he is having some shirts. Shirt, you know, the wearing garments. Gents we use. This is a shirt. And so many shirts and dhotis. What is a dhoti? In Telugu, we call it a panchalu antam. Pancha. Yes. తమిళ్లో కూడా ధోతీలు అంటారు. మనం చూసినట్లే అరవింద్ ధోతీస్, ద అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్స్, వెంకటేష్ వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఇస్తుంటారు కదా, అరవింద్ కాటన్స్, చెన్నై సిల్క్స్ లైక్ దిస్, సిఎంఆర్ షాపింగ్ మాల్స్ లైక్ దిస్. Dhotis means pancha.
Ramraj.
Yes. I also possessed one solitary black coat. Possessed means having. He is also having. He is having 60 rupees, and also he is having shirts and dhotis, and also he is saying he is having one black coat. Solitary means lonely. Solitary, very important word. Lonely. One coat he was having, that too black in color. I was then wearing. He was wearing a black coat. That was also hugged there on the hanger on the wall. That you come across on the picture, isn't it? Here it is in the picture. You come across the coat also. Okay. Now, what the writer is saying, listen. I took off my black coat, white shirt, and not so white vest, and hugged them up. I opened the two windows in the room. It was an outer room with one wall facing the open yard. It had a tiled roof with long supporting gables that rested on the beam over the wall. There was no ceiling. There was a regular traffic of rats to and from the beam. I made my bed and pulled it close to the wall. I lay down, but I could not sleep. I got up and went out to the veranda for a little air. But the wind, God seemed to have taken time off. Very beautiful illustration. If you read the language and understand it, it gives us immense pleasure, because the writer is using such important words and situations he is creating. Imagine. And also you come across how the writer is feeling. I took off my black coat. I refers again here the writer. The writer removed. Took off means removed. to take away. He removed the black coat and white shirt and hug it to the wall. Just I have shown here. This is the white coat and a black coat. The two things are this is a black coat and white coat. He removed.
Banin, sir, white there. Banin.
Yes, maybe it is a vest. We call it is a vest. Wearing garments. మనం ఏదైతే ధరిస్తామో దాన్ని garments అంటారు. We call it is a shirt. Inside it is a బనియన్ ఆర్ మేబీ ఏ వెస్ట్ ఆర్ ఏబీ ఏ షర్ట్ పైన ఒకటి వేసుకుంటాం కోట్ అంటారు కదా భూషణము తెలుగులో అయితే భూషణము అంటారు సో దీస్ హీ రిమూవ్డ్ అండ్ హగ్ ఇట్ ఆన్ ద వాల్ తీసుకొచ్చి దాన్ని గోడకు తగిలించేశాడు మనం ఏం చేస్తాము మనం కూడా ఇంటికి వెళ్ళంగానే షర్ట్ ప్యాంట్ అంతా తీసి హ్యాంగర్ తగిలించేస్తాం ఎండాకాలం అయితే ఇంకా కష్టం కదా మగవాళ్ళు మనం బనీలు కూడా తీసాడే పడేస్తాం టవల్ ఉంటే ఒకటి కప్పుకుంటాం పైన వేసుకుంటాం కదా ఇన్ దిస్ వే he removed the vest and hung it on the wall. I opened the two windows in the room. He also, what he did in his room, he opened the windows. Windows are there. He opened it for ventilation or maybe for good air. It was an outer room with one wall facing the open yard. Open yard. What is a open yard? Farm. Empty place.
Open place, sir.
ఓపెన్ ప్లేస్ ఖాళీ జాగా ఉంటే ఏమవుతుంది మనకు బాగా వెలుతురు వస్తుంది గాలి వస్తుంది కదా కాబట్టి ఏం చేశాడు కిటికీలు తలుపులు అన్ని కూడా ఓపెన్ చేసేసాడు ఇట్ హ్యాడ్ ఏ టైల్ రూఫ్ విత్ లాంగ్ సపోర్టింగ్ గేబుల్స్ అంటే పొడవైనటువంటి గోడలు ఉండి దాని మీద చూరు ఉంటుంది కింద గోడ ఉంటుంది పైన చూరు ఉంటుంది కప్పు ఇంటి పై కప్పు గుడిసెలు ఉంటాయి కదా పూరి గుడిసెలు అలాగనమాట ఆ యొక్క గది అంతా కూడా filled with tiled roof is filled with tiles and supporting gables rested on the beam over the wall. Beam, what are the beams? Pillars, supporting pillars. First there are some column pillars for every building, isn't it? Why? The big building should be, if a building want to be very strong, there should be a pillars. In this way there are some beams also. The roof will not fall. Such a building he was having. There was no ceiling. And the ceiling was also not there. That is the top. Ceiling here means top. There was a regular traffic of rats to and fro from the beam. So if you see, in villages, there are thatched houses. పూరి గుడిసెలు ఉంటాయి మధ్యలో దూలాలు ఉంటాయి కదా ఇంటి కప్పు ఇట్లా
ఉంటాయి సార్
లోపల దూలాలు ఇట్లా ఉంటాయి ఎలకలు ఉంటే ఏం చేస్తుంటాయి ఆ దూలం మీద ఈ దూలం మీద పరిగెడుతూ ఉంటాయి కదా ఇన్ దిస్ వే ది ట్రాఫిక్ హియర్ మీన్స్ మెనీ నాట్ ఫ్యూ హెవీ ర్యాట్స్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ ర్యాట్స్ ఆర్ వాకింగ్ హియర్ మీన్స్ దే ఆర్ రన్నింగ్ టు అండ్ ఫ్రో ఇట్లా పోతున్నాయి ఎట్లా వస్తున్నాయి ఎలకలంతా ఇల్లంతా కూడా పరిగెడుతూ ఉన్నాయట ఐ మేడ్ మై బెడ్. So it was a small room, rented room, and he was practicing, isn't it? So he is preparing his bed. Means he was using mat and carpet for his bed, as a bed to sleep, isn't it? He prepared his bed and pulled it close to the wall, and he is pulling the cot. There may be no cot and the bed. Probably he is pulling very near to this wall because the rat may fall on him, they may jump on him, so that he is pulling to the one side of the wall. I lay down. I again the writer, I lay down means padukunnadu but could not sleep. Did he sleep? No, he did not get sleep. I got up and went out to the veranda because it was summer and no aeration and it is very difficult for him to sleep, so that he came out of the room and now he came to the veranda. What is a veranda? The outer place. In our school also, classrooms also, there is a veranda, the open area for a little air. Why he came? For getting good air. but the wind god seemed to have taken time off. So wind god here means పవన దేవుడు, గాలి దేవుడు అంటారు కదా, అగ్ని దేవుడు అని అంటాం. అలాగే గాడ్
వాయుదేవుడు సార్.
వాయుదేవుడు, గాలి ఏమి రాలేదు, గాలి ఏమి వీచలేదు, అట్లా వరండాలో వచ్చి నిలుచుకుంటూ ఉన్నాడు. అప్ టు దట్ ఐ విల్ స్టాప్ బికాస్ టైమ్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ఓవర్. అండ్ మై రిక్వెస్ట్